I am inevitable.
There is while I am inevitable is one of Thanos' coolest lines. It is said 5 seconds before he's killed.
That's the irony of it.
Yeah, that is the irony of it. But then to use that, here's Tyr. I think that's an intro.
Hey,
that's
there's Thanos himself here in the top left of Red Protoss.
Fail. All the same.
And
maybe that's some ominous foreshadowing that Tyr might just die here.
And then here we have Jensiiibot down at the bottom right.
Such a cute robot.
Being that cute little robot, indeed. Mr. Jensen.
Yeah, a lot of Jensi fans in the chat. Don't worry, Tyr. You got me as a fan still.
Who knows what it'll
Wait,
do?
did it just
Twilight
cancel?
What?
Did it just cancel Symbiote? I thought I saw, or did it just finish? Maybe just
I
finished.
think it might have just finished.
I thought
but
it
I
was-
don't see. So there's a disruptor
Yeah,
coming
there. Okay, so yeah.
before the fleet beacon. So there's not a fleet beacon this time yet.
I think that's very good. Yeah, it needs that disruptor. But yeah, Tyr making a good point. Even against storms, I guess with the splits, it wouldn't be as viable unless you caught him on a ramp or with a good force field or something like that.
So this time we're pretty close. So 50 army supply to 40. A disruptor coming out to join it. There comes the fleet beacon now. So a little bit later. And what route is he going to take is going to make a difference. If it swings up towards the third base instead of going on the ramp, that does seem to be what it's doing. It could delay things a bit, but that could be worse.
Wait, what's
hard
going
to
on?
say. They're ahead of us.
I was like, yeah, why do I hear combat
Yeah.
sounds? So wait, which one? I think
So
the
it's
stream
coming
is
in
what
here now.
we're seeing.
Yeah. So disruptor shots gets like 2 kills there, but a better fight here because half of Jensiibot's army is kind of focused elsewhere on the Nexus. It will probably get that, but it may get it at the expense of the main fight. Although a lot of the backup units are going down, and now the Immortals are starting to fall here.
Oh no, and the base
pull
does go
back.
down. I was going to say, the Immortals took a much better engagement that time, but it still was enough. Oh, Disruptor shots, almost the juiciest. Still pretty good that it actually does scare Jensiibot away for the time being. Jensiibot's going to fall back, regroup, and try to come back in this. So now we're almost reset because Jensiibot's third is just about to finish.
Yeah.
Tyr's got another base coming down in a little bit further location. So I think Tyr should be able to catch up. Worker count's still dead even.
Basically,
Yeah.
where they want to be. So that will start flowing. 2 of them are coming at a time. But, yeah, how will this play out? 3 of them now at a time. So he can afford it, but he's not going to be able to afford much gateway with it, too. Again, we're within 10 army supply, but Jensiibot's upgrades completely out of control.
It might as well be
compared
50 more army supply with those
exactly.
upgrades, especially with that many Marauders against the Stalkers. It is all going to come down to, can Tyr get just the juiciest disruptor shots? Can the army clean up maybe the anti-air so the Tempest can sit ahead and maybe clean it up? Oh, these guys getting a sneak preview. We got, why is the game so far ahead? Watch this one, guys. No. But yeah, disruptor shots are going to actually be really juicy there. Yeah. No way. Is Tyr going to push this back? He is going to push Jensiiibot back one more time. Not the best push-in out of Jensiiibot. Yeah, our crowd's getting a sneak preview here.
Yeah. Games where it's tentative to move out, but it is going to go now with the army that it has. But we may see this behavior where the air separates from the ground en route.
No,
but it will,
so far,
it will
it stayed
recoalesce.
together. Yeah.
Recoalesce at this base, and if it can pick this off, then that's a big thing. The army coming, disruptor shots going for the workers.
Huge disruptor shot, gets maximum coverage there. Unfortunately, Tyr is going to take a little bit of a bad engagement on the ramp after that, though. But the bio's still getting kind of softened up. There's no medevacs. Finally, the medevacs join the army here, so it should be able to start healing up. Vikings chasing the Tempest. There was finally some Vikings not afraid of the Tempest. Unfortunately, this time for them, they will all die. But still, very good that the Vikings finally are starting to engage those Tempests instead of, trying to scoot and shoot, which just doesn't work against Tempest.
Yeah, exactly. They were trying to come in, but the Tempests were pulling apart individually to spread out that fire, so none of them got particularly damaged if they had focus fired it down.
I think Tyr could take this one.
Yeah, and at this point, you kind of wanted the air upgrades instead, though.
Yeah,
because
so,
all this is basically predicated on the Tempest being the thing alive. The army will come up into that same base position on the opposite side, and the Tempest whole army going to swing over.
Probes are going to evacuate very effectively, and here we go. This bio will be forced into an engagement here. Stalkers don't seem to be doing much blinking. I do believe they have the upgrade. It's unfortunate that we don't see them do it, but the Tempests
the body block here is definitely huge. The army is just going to go into a meat grinder.
Yeah,
there
once it gets
try
to
and
a
get
certain
away.
supply, it seems to want to run
Yeah.
away and regroup. And
Yeah.
unfortunately there, really took a hit. 1-1 finally going to finish. And finally, Tier does have a commanding army supply advantage, and I think it's going to get another command center here. A lot of SCVs are going to fall. Here comes a bio. This is just going to be, oh, there it is. Oh,
The
gets a
shot
couple
in.
decent shots with those disruptors, and I think 3 Immortals is more than enough to clean this up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it may just
Upgrades be
push here
damned.
now. It's going to swing over. Is it going all the way to the other base, or is it just going to push? It does want to get over to that top base.
Yeah, smart
And-
decision. Yeah, I think engaging up that ramp might have worked, but would not have been the best engagement. Either way, it is going to get another base here out of Jensiiibot, and I don't think Jensiiibot can even save this
Yeah.
base now. Oh, gets another decent disruptor shot there.
The sight blocker there, I think, was a
It
big
did. It
part of
screwed
that.
with it, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jensiiibot didn't quite know where to run by the looks of it, but Tier is making a series out of this. It looks like we're going to have a 2-1 so far, so we are going to be going into Game 4. That makes me a happy man.
Oh, there's a lot of Vikings here.
Finally,
I
the
don't
Vikings
know-
are like, all right,
I don't
we got
know where
this.
they were, but now is not the time for them.
They're going to get a couple of
Yeah.
the Tempest, but
But they fly
not
over
enough.
just a sea of stalkers. And
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's about it. We'll be able to take out this third position, but actually natural base or second base for Jensiiibot.
So yeah, I think Jensiiibot just wasn't able to finish the deal with.
Yeah.
You know, I had a couple good attacks, but yeah, kept getting almost broadsided or blindsided by the Tempest a little bit. And just all in all, I guess it came down to the engagements because Tier was obviously down on upgrades. Finally got that army supply advantage. I think that was the real tipping moment.
Yeah, that's the key to it. Once he was able to establish that and start to accumulate this Tempest count, then that's kind of it.
Now they're untouchable.
Yeah.
Vikings were not able to deal with it. So here we go. Tempest again proving why they are such a strong unit
Yeah, exactly.
in these
And,
bot matchups.
And I did like that the Vikings this game, like you said, are not tentative against the Tempest, but they also just were disrespected these stalkers and just flew over them. And maybe need to know like they can't do that.
Imagine being that Marauder that just ate 2 disruptor balls to
Yeah.
the face. How you were just like all of a sudden surrounded
I'm
by
important.
disruptor balls.
Yeah.
Horrifying moment as a Marauder. But yeah, Jensiiibot is going to fall here, and we're going to have a series on our hands. This is again a best of 5. So we're going to have at least one more game, maybe 2. Maybe Tier has finally found the magic recipe.
Now
deal with
it
Jensi.
was hinting at the idea that this fusion core was there, but we didn't get to see BCs.
Well, it went
come out.
Liberator range.
Yeah, he got
Yeah, I think it
he got
didn't-
Liberator range.
Was it
may have been
eventually
for that,
going to
but
get
that's
BCs?
what?
Was it eventually going to get BCs, do you think?
I don't know if we've seen him do it.
Yeah, I can't recall.
I think it can be an answer. It's kind of one of those more proactive answers. It could be an answer, but if you're already down like 10 Tempests to whatever, then it's not a good answer.
Yeah,
But it's good when you have relatively even things. It can trade well.
definitely.
So it depends. But we're gonna get just the cleanup here going on. But this is a bit of a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
see
clean up
the mop up, and we'll get Game 4 going